Dogecoin is going to pump. That's why I picked it as one of my top 8 coins for 2024. But so far it's been lagging behind. The original meme coin has been around for so many years and constantly finds ways to reinvent itself. Now in 2024, Doge has firmly established itself as a force to be reckoned with and stands alone as the only successful meme coin to be around for 10 plus years. It has always been in the top 50, usually in the top 10 to 20 of all coins. So be a good boy, sit down, so your profits can roll over. Oh, what a bad dog joke. Who am I, Elon Musk? Let's get it. I'm not a financial advisor. Welcome to Armstrong Crypto X. Don't just trade crypto, experience it. So all you have to do to experience it is hit that subscribe button to join BitNation. Today, we're going to talk about Dogecoin, the original meme coin. As you might expect, Dogecoin has the ticker Doge. It has a market cap of over $11 billion and is ranked at number 11 on the list of top crypto assets. Of course, Doge famously topped out around 70 cents when Elon appeared on SNL in 2021, but his 2021 run firmly implanted it into the big boys of crypto, probably to stay. If meme coins don't go extinct, Doge should probably always have a good spot at the kennel. But it certainly isn't the quality of the project that gets me excited. In fact, Dogecoin's tokenomics are terrible on paper. Dogecoin was initially designed with a maximum limit of 100 billion coins, but this cap was removed in 2014, making Dogecoin an inflationary currency with an unlimited supply. This is the exact opposite of what people are usually hoping for when it comes to tokenomics. Approximately 5 billion new Dogecoins are added into circulation each year, which means that a lot of buying pressure is going to be needed to keep the price stable. The tokenomics have scared many smart people away from the project over the years, and they could definitely be better, but it obviously shouldn't be a deal breaker. On a technical level, Dogecoin is a fork of a project called Litecoin. This long-forgotten project was a fork of Litecoin, so Dogecoin and Litecoin's early tech have a lot of similarities, including both founders sold the bag. For example, Litecoin and Dogecoin both use a script algorithm for its proof-of-work consensus mechanism. It is common knowledge that Dogecoin was started as a joke. That much is obvious. Most meme coins are jokes, but Dogecoin was a bit different, because the founders, well, they were actually making a joke out of crypto. If you want to have fun with crypto, check out our channel sponsor, Stake. Stake is the world's largest social casino where you can win gold coins, chat while you play. Visit the link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen, get your account started. Fun, games, social chat, and more, all at Stake. Armstrong Crypto X is powered by Stake. Dogecoin was launched back in 2013, around the same time as Bitcoin's first mainstream bull run. And this was also when the first altcoins were popping off. This was before Ethereum and other smart contract platforms, so all of these new altcoins were built on their own blockchains. Most of them were forks of Bitcoin with small tweaks, but they all promised that they were going to be better than Bitcoin and change the world of finance. This was the very first alt season. Two programmers, Billy Marcus and Jackson Palmer, decided to launch their own altcoin, but they would be promising absolutely nothing. The coin would just be a pointless meme. They thought it was a joke, but they had no clue how radical their idea was. It's kind of funny. They were trying to make some sort of statement about how ridiculous speculation in the industry can be, but they created one of the most ridiculous and speculative trends the world has ever seen. Thanks, guys. The project was launched on December 6, 2013, way back in the early days of crypto. Now, if this is your very first time on the internet, you might need a reminder that the Doge in Dogecoin is based on the Shiba Inu dog from the Doge memes. It didn't take long before Dogecoin was a viral hit, became one of the most talked about projects in the industry. It was embraced by a very large segment of the crypto industry. Even some of the Bitcoin maxis bought Doge because they thought it was fun and didn't see it as a threat. It's a good boy. They also thought they were making fun of altcoins by supporting Dogecoin, not knowing that the creators of the project were making fun of them too. They tried to troll crypto, but in the end, these two guys, well, they were the only ones who got trolled. Since Bitcoin's fees were starting to get high around this time, Dogecoin started to fill a space for low-value transactions. It became extremely popular for tipping influencers or commenters who left good responses on Reddit. At some point during 2014, there was more trading volume for Doge than there was for all of the crypto assets that were on exchanges at that time. The founders entirely abandoned the project and sold their stake in 2015, throwing away their chance to be billionaires in the process. Co-founder Billy Marcus, he told the Dogecoin community that he sold his bags in 2015 for a used Honda Civic. He said he bought back into the project in 2021 when Dogecoin was rallying over 20 cents. And he's still down on that investment as we're recording this video. I respect him for still being able to have some fun with it, but I did notice that he deleted those tweets in 2021 where he talked about buying back in. I guess he felt they didn't age well during the bear market. Jackson Palmer, the other co-founder, is a lot more bitter about the situation. He seems to have made it his life's mission to destroy crypto. Whenever crypto is pumping, he's appearing on the news to talk about how bad it is. During the last bull market, he launched a short-lived podcast called Griftonomics, where he documented markets that he thought were scamming for other people who missed out on crypto. The project stalled out about after a dozen episodes, with about 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. For most people, that's probably a decent accomplishment. But for someone with his background, that honestly is very sad. With the founders gone, Dogecoin became a community-run project. Very little development was needed because most crypto projects back in those days had the same philosophy as Bitcoin, which was creating a blockchain that hardly ever needed to be upgraded. Dogecoin was pushed along by its community for years and continued to have a constant presence in any conversation about crypto, especially in the mainstream media. It still wasn't really taken seriously as an investment though. Very few people thought that they were going to get rich on Dogecoin. It was mostly just for fun. That all started to change in 2019 though. That's when one of the richest men in the world, Elon Musk, decided to start showing Dogecoin. In April of that year, Musk won a poll wherein the Dogecoin community was asked who the CEO of the project should be. The other contenders were Vitalik Buterin, Charlie Lee of Litecoin, and Michael Hayner of a few companies you've probably never heard of. The shocking thing about this poll wasn't Musk win, it was that Marshall Hayner came in second place. I guess Charlie's still being punished for selling his bags. When he was tagged in the poll, Musk replied, "Dogecoin might be my favorite cryptocurrency. It's pretty cool." You know what else is pretty cool? Trading on Phemex. Make sure to click the Phemex link in the description or scan the QR code on the screen. Then don't forget to grab your Palau e-residency program so you can KYC when your card comes in the mail. It's how the cool kids are trading these days, and they're all doing it on Phemex. We're going to have some big news about Phemex here pretty soon. His acceptance of the unofficial CEO role caused some excitement, but it was still in the middle of the bear market, so it didn't go straight to the moon right away. It was also a long time before he would recognize Doge or post about it, but the next time he did, things really started to take off. It was December of 2020 when the bull market was starting to heat up again. He posted one word, Doge, and the price rallied by nearly 20%. 2 months later, in February of 2021, he posted Dogecoin is the people's crypto, causing it to rocket more than 50% to a new all-time high of over 5 cents. This is when things started getting really crazy. Dogecoin still had a strong community and it was getting bigger by the day, but this was the first time it had a great leader. This was good and bad. Elon's support helped push Doge into the mainstream, but it was also way too dependent on one person. One person who is just as volatile as the crypto markets, or me. Just kidding, I'm very common stable. By late April, Dogecoin was reaching an all-time high of over 60 cents because there was a ton of hype about Elon Musk appearing on Saturday Night Live. He was scheduled to guest host the show in early May, and everyone was thinking that he was going to go on there to show Doge to millions of normies and pump the price past $1. This isn't what ended up happening though. Even on the show, his only mention of Dogecoin was calling it a hustle. Within a week, the price of Doge was cut in half down to the 30-cent range, the low 30-cent range. This would be the beginning of a slow and steady decline that would push Doge down under 10 cents, where it remained through the entire bear market. Even though Doge crashed down hard from its all-time high, it still maintained a floor of roughly 5 cents, which is much higher than it was in previous bear markets. Seeing Doge above a penny was rare back in the day, so the longtime holders are very happy. Many of the people who bought into the hype aren't though. Some of them have even tried to sue Elon Musk. He's been mostly silent on Doge and crypto in general since crypto winter hit, but just recently in January of 2024, Musk was asked if he was still supportive of Dogecoin while answering questions during one of Cathie Wood's spaces. During the interview, he said, "I still own a bunch of Dogecoin and SpaceX owns a bunch of Bitcoin."
I still own a bunch of Dogecoin and SpaceX owns a bunch of Bitcoin.
If you want to watch an epic video where me and Anthony Pompliano got into it over Doge, SHIB, and XRP, check the link on the screen. I don't just talk about crypto. I argue with people about crypto until I'm yelling and my face is red. That's why you like me. But I care and I have strong opinions. And my strong opinion is you need to subscribe to this channel and stop holding out. What's up, guys? The interesting thing about Elon's statements was that his words hardly did anything to the price of Doge, the recent ones. So his impact on the price may have diminished over time. This is honestly a good thing though. No one person should have so much control over a crypto network. Now the community really has its chance to shine. Most meme coins don't have any utility at all. They're meant for fun, parroting, gambling, or all of the above. But there has been some development on Doge to bring more utility to the blockchain. One of the hottest things happening right now in crypto as I'm recording this in January of 2024 is Doginals, NFT ordinal inscriptions on the Dogecoin blockchain. There have been over 650,000 inscriptions so far. This has caused some interesting reactions from the Dogecoin community though. We're starting to see the Dogecoin community arguing about inscriptions in the same way that the Bitcoin community has. Some members of the Doge community, I guess maybe you call them Doge people, are complaining about how the NFT inscription craze is clogging up their precious blockchain. Eventually, they'll realize they're fighting a losing battle, just like Bitcoin maxis are starting to realize that ordinals aren't going anywhere. Outside of the new hype and inscriptions and basic transactions, there isn't much utility to Dogecoin because it's an old school meme coin, and they don't really need to do much else. I think there's a good chance that Dogecoin will have much more utility in the future as an online payment system. This might sound crazy, but there is a decent chance that we could see Elon Musk integrate Dogecoin into his X app. And if that happens, it will put Dogecoin on a whole other level. I actually thought this would have happened by now, but just now Elon was doing some stuff with payments in Utah for X. Pay attention. When he first took over Twitter, the bird logo was changed to the Doge logo for a very short time. This was just a troll, and we never saw any Dogecoin integrations. So it tells me we haven't heard the last of this idea though. Find out in my price prediction video the difference between a bull run with Doge integrated index.com and one where its exciting potential utility will get shut down. Drop your price prediction on Doge and thoughts on meme coins down below in the comments. And do me a favor, make sure to hit that like button on your way out. It helps me keep the lights on. Scared of the dark. Be blessed.